Hey guys, this is Marissa from The Budgeting Wife, where we talk about budgeting tips that will help you win with money. If this is the first time you're here, welcome. I would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. You can go ahead and scroll down, hit that subscribe button, and if you have been here before, then welcome back. Today I'm doing a video that I am sure I will get a lot of hate for, but I needed to share it because I haven't felt like I've been 100% truthful and honest with you guys, and that is all about Dave Ramsey. And more specifically with this video, I want to share with you guys why I'm done with Dave Ramsey and the ways that my finances differ from Dave Ramsey's plan. Now, I want to start out this video by saying I do not at all hate Dave Ramsey. He is an awesome guy. He's doing awesome things. He has gotten millions of people out of debt, okay? The guy is awesome with everything that he shares. And he's not at all a bad person, but there are things that I just differ on with his philosophy, and I am not a 100% Dave Ramsey follower. So I just want to share with you guys where I differ from Dave Ramsey and just kind of coming out to say I am not going to be a Dave Ramsey YouTuber because I'm not a 100% Dave Ramsey follower. So I think that would be unfair. So I don't know why I feel so bad filming this video, but I wanted to share this with you guys because I don't want it to come across that I'm lying or being someone who I truly am not on YouTube. So I just had to come out and share this with you guys. Again, Dave's plan totally does work, and if you're working on getting out of debt, I think that there's no better plan on getting out of debt than Dave Ramsey's. He has transformed the lives of millions, like I've said, us included, with getting out of debt. The reason why I've become so interested in personal finance is because my husband Jacob and I took Financial Peace University when we were in college together, and it was so awesome to learn about all those things and how we could pay off our student loans as soon as possible. But even when I took the class when I was in college, there were still some things that I questioned or had different opinions on, but for the most part was super excited to get out of debt, and that's what we did use to get out of debt as soon as possible. But after you're out of debt and after you've had a healthy relationship with money, I don't think that Dave Ramsey's program is the only one that's going to leave you responsible with money. There are still other ways to be smart and responsible with money that aren't 100% following Dave Ramsey's plan. And I think that that is just what Jacob and I have done, and that's how we've decided to live our lives. Again, if you're a Dave Ramsey, that is so great. You are still winning with money and doing an awesome job, but this is just for us personally and how we are deciding to use our finances. So many of you know Dave Ramsey's plan, and with that, it's obviously very black and white. He has 7 baby steps, and you do them in that exact order. And so again, that's why you're either like 100% on Dave Ramsey's plan or not at all. It's because everything is just very black and white, which again is great when you are like lost in your finances and have nowhere to start. FPU is like the best investment you could ever make in your financial future, by just getting an understanding of money. But after that, there are a few more options that you have to still use money responsibly. So here are things that I do differently that Dave would not appreciate, but I just want to share with you guys. Again, this is not at all what I'm recommending you to do. This is just what we do personally with our finances and how we are a little bit different than the Dave Ramsey program. Okay, something that we did that Dave Ramsey wouldn't like is that we saved for retirement while still paying off debt. Yep, we did it. Dave Ramsey says that during baby step 2, when you're paying off debt, to pause all retirement contributions, even your employer 401k match. Pause it all. Don't put anything into it until you're debt free. I had such a hard time with that because of receiving literally free money by putting money into my 401k. My very first employer had a really great match. It was you put in 4% and they match 4% and you were fully vested from day one. It was an awesome program. So my husband and I, we both put in the amount that up to what our employer would match. So we put in 4%, our employer matched 4%. And that's all we did while we were paying off debt. And I just felt more comfortable doing that. Obviously it delayed our debt payoff by maybe like 3 months in the grand scheme of things, but we were okay with that because we knew that we were young, and you hear all the time about time and compound interest. So we decided that that was something that we personally wanted to do. We wanted to still be investing a little bit even when we were paying off debt. So that is the first way that Dave Ramsey would not be proud of me. The second thing is that we plan to do a 30-year fixed rate mortgage, which Dave Ramsey says a 15-year fixed rate on 25% of your take-home pay. I love the idea of 25% of your take-home pay because you don't want to become house poor with your cash flow. But starting out, it can be really hard to do that 15 years, especially when you're living in a more expensive place like we are in Portland, Oregon. I recently did a video talking about that and our decision in more detail, so I'll go ahead and leave a link to that video up above of why we won't be following Dave Ramsey on that 15-year fixed rate mortgage. The third thing that we differ from Dave Ramsey is that we don't pay cash. I use my card for everything. I hate carrying around cash with me. I'm afraid I'm gonna lose it. I never have. I've never lost my wallet, but I just don't like the feeling of carrying around a bunch of cash with me. I also really like using a card because then I can go onto my statement and see where I spent money, and I'm able to reconcile it that way, and that's just for me personally, and then I can put it into my budget. I just really don't love using cash, and that's just me personally. I know that they do all the studies about how, you know, using cash makes you spend less and all of that, but for us, I am so like in tune with my budget, and I know how much we have to spend in all of those categories. So spending with cash I don't think would make me spend any less, just because I'm so in tune with my budget and I check it every day. Okay, the fourth thing, and probably the biggest thing, is that we have a credit card. Yes, we have a credit card, and I have never ever paid a dime in credit card interest, and that is because we pay off our credit card every single month. And so with that, we get to use the rewards that come with having a credit card. We actually have two. We have an airline mile one that has a companion fare, which is a great deal for us for going on trips. Again, personally for us, because we pay it off every single month, and we then just reap the benefit of earning miles and the companion fare, which we used to go to Hawaii earlier this year. We also have a credit card that earns 1.5% cash back, and we like using that one because then at the end of the year we use that money that's been accruing all year to be our Christmas fund. So we already have money set aside for Christmas. And again, we spend on those credit cards for daily things like gas and groceries, all of those sorts of regular anticipated expenses, and we pay it off every single month. You guys, though, I would never ever recommend anyone who is not good with money to get a credit card, because they can be so dangerous and the interest rates are insane, and consumerism is a real thing. So I would never suggest to anyone who's struggling to open a credit card and get all the, you know, the miles and the points and do everything when you're not healthy with your finances. But with that being said, I also don't think that you're a terrible person if you are responsibly using a credit card and paying it off every single month. That is like a secret that I've hidden, because I don't want all my Dave Ramsey friends to know that I have a credit card, but I do, and we pay it off every single month, and it's been just fine for us. Again, I know I'm gonna get hate from this, about this from my Dave Ramsey friends, but I just need to be like truthful and honest. We're not irresponsible with our money, and just because we use a credit card doesn't make us irresponsible. Again, I would never ever suggest anyone getting a credit card if you're not 100% super responsible with your money. But I also don't think that it's a sin to have a credit card. So all in all, Dave Ramsey's programs are really great, and I have taken like all the bits of his program and interpreted it and applied it to my life of where it fits in with our season of life. And so we again are like 80% Dave Ramsey followers, or maybe even more than that. Honestly, it's just the biggest thing is like the credit card thing, is that we still use a credit card and pay it off every month. But we still agree 100% with Dave Ramsey on a whole bunch of other really important things, like getting out of any other sort of consumer debt, of not having any student loans or car loans or any other sort of debt, We will never do any of that. We also are still planning to save for retirement, increase our retirement contributions here really soon, and working on saving for a down payment on a house. And then as soon as we get a house, we want to pay that thing off as soon as possible. So there's still a lot of parts of the Dave Ramsey plan that we plan to continue, but we just do have those little bits of differences. So we follow him, if you want to say, like 85%, but I realize I'm not a 100% Dave Ramsey follower, and I don't want to pretend that I am. I just want to be super honest and transparent and truthful with you guys, because I feel like I definitely owe that to you. And I will still always share Dave's major principles here on this channel and with my friends, because they really are life transforming, and I 100% believe in all of those big key things that he has to share. Especially with helping people, like millions of people, get out of debt. He is like the best person for that, and I will always commend him for that, and always turn people to Dave Ramsey when they're trying to figure out how to manage money and get their lives in order. But after that, I just don't believe that his plan is the only way that you can be responsible with money. So I just wanted to leave it at that. Again, we're still budgeting. We budget every single month. I'm always checking in on our budget, zero-based budget all the way. But just that little bit of, yes, we have a credit card. Yes, we saved for retirement while we were in baby step 2, just a little bit. And we don't pay with cash for all of our purchases. But besides that, you guys, I'm not here to completely rag on Dave Ramsey, even though it sounds like I am. Again, he truly is amazing, and so if you're a Dave Ramsey follower, I do not think anything less of you at all. I think that what he's doing is amazing. I just want to be super honest and transparent with you guys to let you know that we are not 100% Dave Ramsey followers. So that is it. That's all I have for you guys for this video. Did you enjoy it? If you did, go ahead and leave it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and leave me a comment down below, do I dare ask, and let me know if you are like 100% Dave Ramsey follower, or like where you are on that spectrum. Again, I know he is very black and white, so it is either like 100% or like all or nothing, but I am curious to know, because I have met some people out there too who aren't 100% all in Dave Ramsey followers, but still appreciate his principles. So I'd be interested to hear what you guys have to say about that as well. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.